Hi, welcome to my video on the Holy Spirit Healing Prayer hand positions, and welcome to my garden, one of my favorite places to pray. So in this video, I'd like to demonstrate the 3 hand positions that we rotate through 3 times while doing the Holy Spirit Healing Prayer. And then I'll explain to you why we use these positions, because I can tell you that they're going to feel a little bit awkward at first, but there is a method to this madness, and I want you to know why we use them and incorporate them into our prayer. So position number 1 is the forehead and top of the head, and we place the heels of our palms in the temple indent area and interlace the fingers over the top forehead and top of the head, starting just above our eyebrows. Position number 2 is the jaws and the opening to the ear. So we bring the heels of our palms under our chin. We place the index finger over the opening to the ears, and then we gently lay the fingers on the jaw bones. Position number 3, we cross the hands, create like a V, lay them underneath the chin, and then rest the bottom of the palms on our chest area, making a little tent around our throat. That's all there is to it. They're not difficult, but they do feel awkward, and you might have to adjust them a little bit to make them comfortable for you. But let me explain to you why we're putting our hands in these positions. First of all, during the Holy Spirit Healing Prayer, we stay in each position about a minute. We focus on our fruit that we're praying on for that day, and then rotate to the next position. And for most of us, that helps us to keep our focus. I don't know about you, but I tend to my mind gets distracted or thinks about my to-do list for the day. So by changing positions, I refocus my mind on relaxing and the truth or fruit statement for the day. So the other thing is there's real physical effects that we get by laying our hands on our body in this way. So in position number 1, the forehead and top of the head, we put the heels of the palm in the temple indent area. So there is a soft spot next to the end of our eyebrows that if you've ever had a headache, you probably naturally rubbed, and that just helps release any buildup that we might have of toxins. They pool in this area, and a little rubbing can release them. So we're going to use the heels of our palms to help release those. Then we're going to lay the fingers over the forehead and top of the head, interlacing them. So we're going to use the natural body heat that we create in the palms of our hands to warm up our forehead, release any toxins we're holding there, and get them out of our body. But in addition, by warming up this area, we draw the blood to the prefrontal cortex. So this is the front area of the brain. It was the last part of our brain to develop in evolution, and it's where we do our executive or higher thinking. And then we have our right and left brain back here, and if we get too many stress hormones or go into fight or flight mode, we go into thinking from our right and left brain, and the blood leaves our prefrontal cortex. So during our prayer time, we are drawing the blood up to the prefrontal cortex, opening it up and relaxing. Okay, position number 2 is the jaw bones and the opening to the ear. So rest the chin. So if you're at a desk, you can even rest on the desk or just lay them on your chest. You take that index finger and lay it over the opening to the ears. So outside of each of your ears is also a soft spot where we can pool toxins, those molecules of emotions. So if you've ever had an earache, you probably naturally just rub this area. That's you helping your body to release those toxins. And in our prayer, we're being proactive and also helping that to occur during this time. Now we take the rest of our palms and fingers and lay them over our jaw bones, especially our jaw joint. So this is where, think of how much work this area of our body does all day, every day. This is where we respond to the world, where we smile, we show different facial emotions, we talk, we chew our food. And it's not uncommon for this to be an area that can hold tension and stress. So during our prayer time, we're going to use natural body heat to help the jaws relax and let go. During this time too, I'd ask you to be conscious of resting your chin or your tongue behind your lower teeth. That signals to the brain that you're not looking to interact with the world right now. You're just looking to relax. So probably take note sometimes during the day, you'll notice that you keep your tongue up behind your upper teeth. But we want to be intentional during this time to relax those jaws and let go of any tension or stress we're holding there. The third position is the throat area. So we cross the palms, creating a V, and just gently cup the area. Now, if you've ever noticed, your Adam's apple here does not like to be touched. If you've ever been hit or punched that area, oh, holy cow. So that's why we're just using our natural body energy to warm up this area, but not actually making contact with the Adam's apple. Now, I did have someone who expressed that they were not comfortable with this at all. They felt like they were getting choked. No problem. You could just cross them and lay them on your thymus gland. So this is an important healing area as well. Underneath here, if this is more comfortable, we have the thymus gland, which is so important for our immune system, particularly in fighting cancer. So if this is more comfortable, go for it. But I wanted to explain the why behind the throat area. So we've got our thyroid gland that produces a lot of important hormones. We also have our voice box. We've got our glands underneath our throat here. So we can use our own natural body heat to relax those areas. In addition, we've got the spinal column running up and down the back area, and that is always signaling what's happening next. So as we're thinking about relaxing and opening up, we're warming up this area, and the brain is just signaling to the rest of the body to relax. So the throat, we don't think of it this way, but it's an important bridge from our brain and our input areas that are taking everything in, and the rest of our body that is doing actions, but also our heart is pumping, our lungs are breathing. So this is the gateway to the rest of our body and the actions that we take. So during this time, we're just going to draw our mind's attention there and encourage it to let down and relax a bit. So that's all there is to it. And again, I know it's going to feel awkward at first, but anybody, I think most of us have ridden bikes, and when we're first learning, it's really, really awkward. And we're just so focused on, oh, am I, pedaling right, etc. But in time, it becomes second nature. And that's going to happen with these hand positions as well. And in time, you will begin to notice some of these molecules of emotion, these stress hormones, releasing from your body. You probably won't notice it at first. That's okay. Be patient. And as through this prayer method, you'll become more in tune with releasing these toxins from your body so that your body can heal more. So thanks for sharing this time. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. God bless.